Yeah, first off, thanks for to the Pelicans for coming out here to Melbourne. It was an awesome experience, not only for myself, but I'm sure for our team. Sobes can piggyback off me, but it was a lot of fun out there. We'd like to have made more shots, but there was a lot of good things out there. Obviously, a lot of things we had to get adjusted to, which takes time, but overall, proud of my guys' performance. Yeah, it was fun.
What do you attribute to that shooting and accuracy? Do you think it was a mix of nerves, perhaps being rushed into the shots?
I'm sure nerves played a little bit of part of it. We're playing with a different basketball. There's different perception. The line's longer. The athletes are longer, quicker athletes. But, yeah, we had a lot of good looks. Sometimes, and it doesn't matter. Sometimes it doesn't matter what basketball you're playing with. The shots just don't fall, and they didn't tonight. But we got a lot of good looks. I think at halftime we had made 21 baskets, and 17 were assists. So we were really moving the ball and sharing the ball. It looked good. And, yeah, sometimes the shots just don't drop.
And Geordie Hunter said at halftime the boys appeared to be stressed. What vibe you picked up from the touchline?
The boys appeared to be stressed.
Yeah.
I think a little bit. Again, it's not every day these guys get to play against an NBA team. Everybody wants to perform well, but we talked about that, just relaxing and having fun and going out there and competing for another however many minutes, 24 minutes.
Josh, what would you like Malik Lewis to take from this game? We know he's got aspirations for the future in the NBA. What do you want to take from it?
Yeah, I think he looked good out there. There's no better opportunity than to actually play against an NBA team to see where you kind of stack up. I thought he had a lot of good scenes out there, like a lot of our guys, and he'll continue to get better. And hopefully this getting out there against these guys gives him confidence moving forward, knowing that he can compete out here against NBA players.
I know it's a bit different playing this game when you're a few games into the season instead of early on. Would it be better for NBL clubs in the future if we could fit this before the actual regular season gets started?
Yeah, if there was a way to do it, it would obviously be better or more beneficial for us. But yeah, when you get an opportunity to play against NBA teams, you kind of go more with their schedule. But yeah, it would ideally be better to play this in our preseason, of course. Yes.
So, as someone who grew up in Victoria, how was the experience for you today in front of a huge crowd here at Rod Laver?
Yeah, I mean, first off, great experience, not just for me, but just basketball in general. Like you said, country Victorian, grew up around here. So for people to be able to come to Melbourne and experience that firsthand, have an NBA talent over here, and yeah, it's special for basketball in general, but just sporting in our country.
What did you guys get out of today's game as a group that you can take forward in the NBL season?
Yeah, I mean, I think that what Josh said, there's a lot of positives and a lot of stuff we can learn from. And we'll get back to the drawing board not tomorrow, the next day. But, yeah, there's definitely a level of being consistent and being able to control what we can control throughout the course of the game and staying concentrated for this game it was 48 minutes, but regular 40 minutes for us coming up.
So when we have firsts like this, you often don't see the true impact of it for sort of 5 or 10 years. But what do you think the impact of the NBA being in Australia, kids seeing these players up close for the first time, will be on Aussie hoops and boomers potentially down the track?
Yeah, I mean, just off of what I said before as well, as a young basketball kid, these are the things that you love to be able to go and see. And usually it's a little bit harder for us to be able to see the NBA talent. So for that to be able to come here in our own country and kids see that sort of thing and have hopes and dreams and kind of give them aspiration in what they want to do moving forward. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things that you never take for granted.
So being out there playing the game today, what do you think was the biggest adjustment, obviously with the FIBA rules versus NBA rules? Just playing the game, what do you think was the biggest, adjustment, just from like a rules standpoint?
I think there's a few of them. Obviously, getting used to the NBA length and athleticism throughout, the whole roster. And then obviously the floor's bigger. It opens it up a lot more for guys to make plays and stuff like that. Because in our game, if there's certain circumstances, we can clog it up a little bit with areas that we want to do that, and you obviously can't do that. So you've got to be more honest with your defense and figure out ways that things that you're going to live with. But yeah, they're a great team, and yeah, I'm interested to and continue to watch them moving forward.
Josh, you guys got out of this relatively unscathed injury-wise.
It's a huge win. I'm not even trying to be funny. Playing this game, that's always in the back of your mind, but for our team to get out of this with minimal injury or knickknacks, whatever you want to call it, that's the biggest win for us. But yeah, everyone's, knock on wood, feeling good, and now we can concentrate on the league.
What value did you get out of this game? Like, can you see value in these guys going up against the length and athleticism and then bringing that to the NBL? Like, is there actual value there in your mind?
I think there is. I said this, I don't know, the other day. It's a very high level practice game, because at the end of the day, if you beat the Pelicans, it doesn't really mean anything, and if you lose, well, it doesn't really mean anything. So we got to try to work on some things. Now, the caveat to that is you're trying to work on things against the best players in the world, the best athletes in the world. But I think there's no better opponent to try to do that against than an NBA team.
Coach, the captain's been away for a month and he comes out and does that. It's like mid-season form. How did you see him? It's fairly impressive to hit the floor in his first competitive hit out in a month and do that.
Yeah, perfect timing for him. Wanted to try to get him into some conditioning, wind in the lungs, and yeah, he looked like he hasn't missed a month. So that's a very positive note for our team, and it'll be fun to get him back out there next Sunday.
Josh, how do you view how Owen Foxwell adjusted to the level, against an NBA team? I mean, you've spoken about running a team for, 20, 30 minutes at an NBL level, and I guess we saw glimpses of, what he can do at a sort of high-level playmaking ability tonight.
Yeah, I think, Foxy, like a lot of our guys, struggled to shoot from behind the arc, but I think once the nerves settled in, he really looked comfortable out there. And like I said, if you can do it against these guys, you can do it against anybody that's going to be on our schedule for the rest of the season. So hopefully some of our guys got confidence out of this.
Coach Dean Vickerman said on Friday night he wants to see throwdowns played here at Rod Laver Arena. What do you think?
I like it.
I would love to see that. Hopefully, in the future we can get enough interest, because our league is high level. Obviously, Melbourne United is a very good team, and we got a good team as well. And I think, I would love to play here one of these days against them.
I spoke to a kid who's travelled, him and his mum travelled from Tasmania, they're about 12 years old. I said, what do you want to be when you grow up? And he said, well, I thought I wanted to be an AFL football player, but now I want to be a basketball player. 60,000 people here over the weekend. How do we get more kids at basketball from this? How do we leapfrog now?
I'll let Country Victoria answer this.
More basketball courts, because we've got a ton of kids out there that want to play basketball, and it's continuously growing. And I said it before, like, this is huge for not only us as a state, but just our country in terms of basketball moving forward. It's a first of hopefully many, and hopefully a lot of kids got great value out of it, and then when we do it again, it just keeps building and building.
Last question? No? Thank you, Coach.
Good. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right.